Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of my Macedon campaign for Ancient Empire's Total War. And we are starting to become mighty Macedon. We've actually eliminated Pergamon. We've taken over their only settlement and defeated their army in the last episode, and that kind of gets rid of a very bothersome enemy. If you guys remember from the very beginning, Pergamon was really aggressive pushing towards Pella, and they really held us back for quite a few parts or quite a few episodes. But now we are looking pretty good. Even in the wintertime, we're making a little bit of money, which is not too bad. Somehow we are at war with Macedon. We used to be pretty good friends, so I don't know exactly how that happened. See, they even like us, so
do not wander in like a desert beggar.
Yeah, so they're willing to have a peace treaty. Man. But I'm wondering if, like, they're just at war with so many people, and they're actually quite weak. Their strength rank is 81. Our strength rank is 5, so people are going to start respecting our authority in the Mediterranean very soon. We can't really trade with anyone else, it looks like, except for Lusitani. Someone mentioned that Carthage will never betray me, so maybe I should get a trade agreement with them. I can try and see. It would be a little bit of extra money.
Sit and let your words move me to anger or agreement, as you wish of them.
Good, so that is a little bit of extra money, and Carthage, I think it's deteriorating a little bit because of, I don't even see the Lusitani there. Oh yeah, treaties with Lusitani -6. But maybe I can offer them a military alliance. Oh, they rejected. And Bessie still does not want trade. Look at what I have to offer here. Ton of resources. And they're still not interested. And are these guys at war with Carthage? They're a tributary state of Rome, so I guess I will stay at war with them. They probably wouldn't accept peace anyways. So Byzantium and Macedon, I think, will be the next targets. That's a pretty awful garrison, so I think just taking that would be pretty good for us. And they've got next to no garrison here as well. Now, you guys will have to let me know down in the comments if there is another patch that's come out to fix these garrisons, because these garrisons are actually quite awful. It's very, very easy for me to take them over. And I kind of liked it before it updated before. I actually did have a really decent garrison. I think I had like 6 of the Royal Peltis, which was really, really solid. But I'm noticing that these settlements that I'm looking to take over, like even Ephesus here, this is a very large city, and it has 3 units of archers and 2 ship units, and that just seems a little bit low, to be honest. Like for roads like mine, yeah, 2 ships, that's all I've got. Granted, in one more turn the Polish should be done, so I will get a little bit more of a garrison. And here as well, yeah, I've got a little bit of a garrison, but really not much, to be honest. Like, that's not a bad garrison for the Seleucids. They've got a decent handle on things. But I think, yeah, I'm just going to continue being aggressive. Next turn, we're just going to push and take Macedon. Their walls are at 91%, so next turn they probably will be at 100. We will have to siege them down for a few turns, maybe get a couple towers for our Peltis to climb the walls. But again, we might even be able to auto-resolve it. The Thracian Peltis, though, are pretty solid, I will say. They do a lot of damage with their Pila. And then, yeah, we could take Byzantium, and then maybe we'll just push on against Bessie, since they have no interest in really trading with us. And we can really secure our northern borders here, especially since we have Scupi, which is part of the region here. If we push on, take out Tripoli, the Tripoli tribe, then we can grab this desolate one as well, and that's like 2 whole provinces that we've taken. We'll have to see what Ptolemy is doing over here, though. He is sailing towards Corinthus, which has a very awful garrison, and unfortunately there's a little bit of a glitch here that doesn't really allow me to get any type of garrison in here. I don't have any choice in the matter, which is a little bit frustrating. Provides garrison. That really is the same. will give us... It's just that food consumption. Although we do have a... Oh, and also the squalor. That's why I'm not doing that right now. We do have the canal network, but I am considering putting in something else to deal with the squalor. And we've got pestilence rampant here as well. Really would like to take Salamis, but I think we have to kind of let that sit on the back foot for now. Just until maybe we can lock down a couple of these northern territories. And we will keep Diodoros down south to protect our islands. And maybe prepare them for a staging ground to go across and start to take the fertile lands in Egypt. Someone had commented saying that they really started to gain momentum as Macedon when they did push into the Ptolemaic regions, because there's a lot of wealth there to be had. But I think this is an opportunity that we should go for. We're already at war with them. We might as well just take the settlement from them. And then when we do go to war with Ptolemy, we will grab Ephesus, which is a very lightly defended settlement. But that is it. Nothing really I want to spend my money on, so let's end the turn. And we've got a provincial governor to assign. Okay, in Asia. So I've got this candidate here. Someone said make sure that I always use my family members, but I don't know if I can put him in here. Oh, I can, actually. Excellent. Very nice. So, yeah, this is Perseus here. They do have a son, Nicolaus, which is excellent. And then Philocrates, which I guess is a brother to Perseus. And then we've got Chrysanthos, who is another brother. And the daughter we married off to Carthage a long, long time ago. And edicts. So what do we got here? It's looking pretty terrible in the public order, so I'm thinking we go for the... maybe 6 public order, or should I do the 3 public order plus the native discontent and corruption? Seems to be quite useful. Actually, let's just... yeah, let's just get the +6 public order again. Wanting to build up the happiness in the town, because that's where we really start to make a lot of money. And what do we have here? What is this? Marble. Do we have anywhere else? I think we already have marble somewhere. Marble quarry down in Corinthus. Good. So we won't have to build a marble quarry there. We can probably build something else. We've actually got underground cisterns, which shouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Maybe we'll get rid of that. And again, with these military docks here. I think that's a military dock. I'm not sure. I'll have to... well, actually, let me see. See, that's the trade. Fishing. Yeah, I think that is the naval one. So maybe we will go for the fishing port, because then that way we will be able to upgrade more of our towns, because this would actually give us 50 food from fishing, and then 1,600 income from trade. That's really good. 2,400 income here. So yeah, definitely a lot more money to be had from the port. So I think that's what we're going to focus on, is building up our ports. Oh, they may be coming to save one of Carthage's cities there that's under siege. Or actually, it looks like they broke off the siege altogether. Oh, that's right. And I remember that Macedonian faction asking for peace before. So we might be able to get peace from them again.
We are not known as patient people. Therefore, welcome. Speak to the point.
Give me the money. Low.
I have no bread.
What did he say? I have no bread or something? Did I not leave enough for him? Here, how about we'll do 1,800.
I can agree to this.
There we go. And you want to trade?
Well, do not stand there, mute as though with the...
Doesn't look like they do. Alright, so... Oh, do we have pestilence here too? No, not yet. So yeah, let's push in against Nicodema. It's Nicodemia. It's too good of a... I guess I'll just get ladders? How many does this give me? 4 ladders. Or 2 siege towers. Turns and then they'll run. I don't need that much time though, really. I think the 2 siege towers should be fine, but we'll just go for the ladders and I guess the ram should be fine. And we'll continue the siege there. Yeah, but it's too good of an opportunity to pass up because I think their army just buggered off or got destroyed or something. So yeah, taking that army, or sorry, taking that city would definitely help us out. And, ooh, conquered barbarians. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. Increases faction imperium. Native discontent. And it does give a bit better of a garrison. Only a tiny bit though, really. Taxation, public order, tax rate. And then yeah, what we need to do is convert this. To a fishing one. How's the sanitation here? We're actually positive for sanitation. Are we? I think so. Yeah, current sanitation is 9. And that's 5 squalor. If we converted that, it's only 2 squalor. But the conquered barbarian thing might hurt a bit. But then again, that's plus 30% native discontent. But then if I have it sitting on this, that'd be minus 15. And then minus 5 corruption as well. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that, but I'm not going to build that up just yet. There doesn't really seem to be the need for that. So we got Emporium. Emporium, this is the fishing depot. And then at Rhodes, we've got, I think this is going down the Emporium as well, and actually these are both Emporiums. So are we getting the fishing one there? I think that's what I chose. Yeah, so that's good, because we've got a ton of Emporiums already. And they are all working on upgrading. It's going to give us a little bit more squalor. And a trade polis as well. What are they on right now? Public order. And it's the native discontent, I think, that's killing us. So let's get the Thunderbolts of Zeus back. Philip's Pride. These Macedonian Peltas phalanx are the originals of his army, as well as the Adjuma phalanx. They have been through it all thick and thin. Wow, that's helped the public order just a bit. See, I'm wondering, can we upgrade Pella? Maybe I should just save and upgrade that to the Imperial Capital. We're almost there. It's going to be 10 Squalor instead of 5, but our sanitation is already awful here anyways. I mean, we kind of almost have it under control, but not really at the same time. Minus 25 native discontent for the cattle farms. Or I could just go for these as well, since they don't really hurt me at all. It's extra maintenance cost, but it's going to pay back as far as tax. And we've got a local fertility level here of +1. So we'll make additional income off of all of these cattle markets as well. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, let me know down in the comments. I'm getting money from these trade things here, but they just cause so much trouble with Squalor and Public Order. I wonder if I should just get rid of it and put one of the taxation buildings in. I feel like this building over here. Like, if I just put that in, I'm still making my taxation. It's giving me Public Order, tax rate, state influence. So it just seems to be a little bit more useful than having 600 income from industry and 80 marble for the resource production. Because not many people, even though I'm a pretty powerful nation now at strength rank 5, still not many people are interested in trading with me. Should I upgrade those cattle markets? I think we should. They're a little bit more expensive. That one's actually very cheap. Why is that so cheap? Do I have something here that decreases construction costs or something? That's 400. Yeah, I can easily afford that. Actually, I might be able to afford all of them. I can, just enough. And then hope that I don't go negative in the winter time here. But let's go ahead, just check diplomacy real quick here, make sure there's no one else. Where's the Insubres? Oh yeah, they're north of Rome. We could see if the Veneti want a non-aggression. Who are they at war with? Pretty much everybody I'm at war with.
Welcome. We will talk.
Nice. And then the Insubres as well are just at war with Rome. They are military allies with Senate loyalists. Interesting. So it looks like Rome is dealing with a bit of a civil war.
Greetings. Now speak.
Very nice. So we've got non-aggression with them. Iberian rebels. No. Yeah, the Kingdom of Bithynia. They're still pretty friendly with me, so that must have been a little bit of a glitch. Now, why don't you like me? Pergamon, cultural differences. They're already at war with Tripoli. Their strength rank is 12, their strength rank is 38, so I'm wondering who's going to win that engagement. Probably... They've got a 15 stack versus a 19 stack, so if I was Tripoli, I would probably sit closer to my capital. But once I hit Nicodemia and then Byzantium, I'm just going to swoop in and just get rid of these guys, because if you guys remember, this faction was, I think, the one that actually kept coming over and attacking us at Scupi as well. This is kind of a stupid building to have here, too. Maybe I should get a sanitation building. Yeah, like it's not really... Yeah, it's not really improving it that much, so we'll just get rid of that and see if we can put something else in there that's a little bit more useful. kind of wondering how strong those Senate loyalists are compared to Rome. Well done. So, yeah, Triboli is smartened up. They pulled back to Serdica, or Serdisa. That's a good call. It looks like the Veneti might be pushing into Italy. I would love to get a foothold there, but I just don't really feel like going in against Rome right now. Okay, so it looks like the Dacian Confederation is actually sieging Tripoli, so that could be a bit of a problem. I hope that they don't begin to be aggressive against us. Usually confederations are quite powerful, so that worries me a little bit. Or sorry, the Dalmatian Confederation. Oh yeah, see, look what they're doing. They're coming right into our territory. Natural causes, oh no. And we've got some more historic events here. Balance of power 82%. Rebellion imminent. Whereabouts? Right here? We are going to have a rebellion here, so I'm going to have to go in for this siege now. And it's not giving me very good odds, so I'm going to have to fight this. Which is unfortunate, because it's such an easy battle. But it may very well be the only battle we'll have in this part, and then I'm going to have to hightail it back over to deal with the rebellion next turn. So I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Alright guys, welcome to the battlefield, and it's very lucky that I did actually bring a few rams because the walls are actually bugged in this siege, and I'm not able to use any of my towers to get up onto the walls, which is a real shame. So I've got my pikemen moving forwards with the ram to go towards the gate, and they're just moving slowly, that's fine. And it will be faster than trying to use the burning torches to get rid of the gate. The gate is actually already a little bit damaged already. But yeah, we cannot select the walls at any point. Even if I checked all the way over here, all the way around, you just can't use them, which is unfortunate. But this whole wall is torn down, which is good. So if they did have a larger garrison, they wouldn't really have been able to hold the inner city for too long. But this exact replica city, I remember fighting a Rome 2 battle on my channel that came to a very close finish, and it actually came to these steps right here. So if you guys want to watch that, I think it is in my Rome 2 playlist. But this is one of my favorite cities. Really, really nice for cinematic shots, and you can even get archers up onto this wall here too. So if you lose the outer walls, you can fall back and still have these inner walls to fight from, and you can hold, you know, with a unit of pikemen there on that choke point, and a unit of pikemen here on this choke point as well, which is really, really cool. And actually, I actually have a way to get into the settlement over here, but unfortunately, it's not accessible. So we're just going to have to go through the gate, which is fine. So we'll go ahead and fast forward here. I guess I'll drop all of my Royal Peltis off the towers, and we'll move forwards with the Royal Peltis over here. Let's get my pikemen moving into position as well. Let's get my cavalry up here. I love the large cavalry units. That's really cool. It does definitely tax my CPU, though. Oh, Attila, why don't you work on good graphics cards? I don't understand. Oh, snap. Okay, that's a tree. I thought that was my battering ram that was already on fire. I was like, dang it. I did bring another one, but I left it way on the other side of the map because I didn't think I'd need it, because I have 4 ladders and a ram, which would be more than enough to take the city. And there we go, just about there. My Macedonian Peltis Phalanx. This is such a brave unit. I wonder if any are original to when King Philip was here, because obviously we've had to continually recruit. These units have been quite depleted over the years of campaigning. But I wonder if there's like a couple of men in this unit that are just scarred veterans that have been there since the very beginning. I like to think so. There we go. Break it down. My Macedonian warriors. What are these guys doing? Yeah, they are definitely evacuating the walls as quickly as possible. They're probably a little confused as to why I'm not actually going up the walls. But yeah, let's move my Peltis into position. I'm just going to charge them forwards. I think I'm going to keep my pikemen back because I don't want them to get too depleted. But I will move forwards my cavalry as well. Let's get them up here.
In the name of Rome.
50% down. Can fast forward this again. Not super exciting. The only thing is the gatehouse. That's going to be a killer. The gatehouse with oil. And I should definitely look at getting artillery. I'll have to look and see what I need for that. Okay, so they're bringing their archers along the walls. I guess that's pretty smart. Alright, come through here. Quick. Let's charge through the Royal Peltis. Cavalry, come through, but I want you kind of out of the way. Stop them from throwing. Oh, my poor phalanx. Actually, yeah, catching them in melee quite decently. Well done. Well done once again. Oh my goodness, the cavalry riding past there. But yeah, I don't know why it is always so laggy. I think it's... If I ever was to do another campaign on Age of Empires, I'd probably just turn down the unit settings, I think. Because they're just too large of units for Total War Attila. Let's get the Peltis inside the city if we can. This unit is having a little bit of trouble, so let's actually keep 2 units here and then peel 2 units back. And send these guys after the archers. I don't know why there's only 7 of them here. The gates kind of do get a little bit glitchy as well when you are trying to move these large cavalry units through. But that was actually a solid charge there by the Macedonian citizen cavalry. The only problem is that the rest of the cavalry unit is probably trying to make it through the Thracian Peltis. You don't have to go so far. Just over here is fine. Thracian Peltis are actually doing quite well. They're up to 52 kills already. Come on, break those archers. Let's get this cavalry unit over here if we can. Looks like they killed most of the cavalry here. Oh, and actually we're getting some charging through the Thracian Peltis back here. There, that's most of the unit. That's good. Okay, let's bring them around. Same with you guys as well. Let's bring you over here. And we've got most of the Royal Peltis here, so we're going to charge into the flank of the Thracian Peltis and see if that breaks them. But we do need to silence these archers. The archers are going to get a decent amount of kills too. 21 there. Only 2 there, which is good. And they're still fighting 1 brave cavalry. And actually 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it looks like 5 or 6. Maybe 6. I'm not sure. Slaughter these archers, men. Oh, there goes one of the cavalry units down. Right, here we go. We've got some more. bit of a larger unit here now. Again, my cavalry really getting caught out here. Can you guys just get out of melee, please? But this should be a very nice charge. Oh, yep, heal a throw before a charge. That was an awful charge, citizen cavalry. What are you doing? Doesn't matter, though, we broke them. Let's just make sure they're shattered. And actually, we're going to lose our... Yeah, there we go, they're shattered. And we need to get out of range of that tower, because they're going to end up killing all of us. Thracian Peltis up to 126 kills. Archers trying to escape. Come on, cavalry. Go, go, go. Alright, hit the Thracian Peltis in the back then, since the archers have just disappeared into melee. More of a peel a throw there, and yeah, that was a decent charge. Thracian Peltis, though, they're such a hard-hitting unit. Okay, let's line back up here for another charge. This cavalry unit, if you guys can get around here, that'd be great. Since you're not doing much work over there. Surprisingly, these Thracians are holding out quite well. My cavalry is actually wavering. I'm not even sure if they're going to get another charge. Yeah, looks like they're going to get one more charge. Ooh, that was a good one. Very nice. Well done, Macedonians. Let's take a look at the Royal Peltis fighting here against the Thracian Peltis. Look at that sword, though, that this guy has in his hand. Oh, and there we go. They're starting to waver. That's what I wanted. Okay, melee cavalry. Let's go around. Only 30 kills by these pikemen. That is surprising. Cavalry. We need some more cavalry behind to hit them in the flanks. Well, they are holding much better than I thought they were going to. I've lost 300 men. Oh my goodness. And charge. There we go, some more Pila throws. Most of the charge being soaked up by my own cavalry, but a couple of them getting through here. Knocking down the Thracian Peltis there. In hindsight, what I probably should have done is just went and captured the town center, but this is actually a very epic stand. I'm pretty impressed. Kill this general. Engage! Push in past the Thracians. Let's go ahead and fast forward here. I mean, like, I could bring the rest of my pikemen up, but I just don't really see the need, to be honest. And actually, that's probably where I lost most of my units. You can see a lot of Royal Peltis there and some of my cavalry being killed as the towers fell down as we captured the gates. And let's bring the general up as well so we can inspire the men. Yeah, the archers are actually holding quite well, mixed in with the Thracians now. 77 kills. General's starting to waver, but 230 kills. Especially fighting pikemen. That is absolutely insane. Let's actually pull these pikemen out a little bit to a better position if we can. Get them off the front line a little bit. Now push them in. See if they'll form up a little better. Nope, not really. But we can rally. Come on, break. There we go. They're starting to go. 243, 83, and 30 kills. That is insane. Let's end the battle before we lose any more men. And there we go. We lost over 500 men in that engagement. This cavalry unit getting 332 kills, which is good, but really poor performance by my infantry. Maybe I blobbed them up a little bit too much. That's probably the problem. But let's go ahead and occupy that. And repair a boatyard. 3 public order. 8 food, 8 tax. That is a stupid building. We will not have that. And the Great Granary. I think we will get rid of that as well. Good, good, good. And actually, this provides that same garrison, so hopefully they'll be as overpowered as when I fought them just there. But very, very good. Our income per turn went down just a little bit. I'm also... What do I got for a garrison over here? It's not bad, but... I mean, this is just one general, but I think that maybe we should raise someone here just to kind of lock this down. $17. Popularity, not looking too good. Management. Ooh, yeah, that's not good. And it's the same command, so... Yeah, let's go ahead and raise him. Put him in here. And let's see, someone commented saying they would like to see some Spartans in the army. I don't know if we have any Spartans available, though. Let me check. Thracian, Illyrian, Cretan, Rhodian, Cretan, Illyrian. I'm not sure if they're Spartan. One of these are Spartan. I'm not too sure. It might be these, but they're insanely expensive on upkeep. But I could throw, you know, the one in there if you really would like to see some of them in the army. But for now... Agima Phalanx. I would love to get some Agima melee units in here. 213, though, for their upkeep. How do they... I wonder how they compare to the Royal Peltis. I mean, they're not too bad. But anyways, I think the general there with the garrison should be enough to hold that back. And then at Skupai as well, we've got a decent hold there. So, let's just put... Oh, we've already got one of those buildings here. And Agora would give Squalor. Unlocks Ballista. Minus 20% recruitment cost to land units. Really? And that would get us the ballista that we need. I'm wondering if we should maybe go for the Sacred Enclosure. But anyways, let me know what you would like me to put in there. But I'm going to leave the episode for now, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this in the future. And as always, I will see you in the next one.